So you've built muscle, but you're not attractive to girls. Now I know this problem, bro, and I know how much this sucks. Like, you always hear that building a static body is the single greatest way to become more attractive, and you've actually built muscle, and you actually have muscle, but you're not attractive to girls. What do? Now I had the same problem, and I'm gonna actually tell you my story to ease off the pain a little bit, because I know this sucks. But I'm gonna tell you my story. I honestly started to weightlifting and started to go to the gym and build muscle to become more attractive to girls. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say that I did this shit for myself. I did this for girls. I'm being 100% honest. I did this for girls. I work out strictly for girls, to become more attractive to girls. And I found this guy. I really wanted to become more attractive to girls, and I found Hamza, and he was saying the single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive to girls is build an aesthetic physique, right? So I started training, and I started working out at home with my like 2 really light dumbbells, and I started training with them day after day, day after day, day after day. And honestly, I was fairly consistent. Like, I was training every single day, honestly, like the first month, it just sucked. I'm gonna be honest, it sucked. I wasn't attractive to girls at all. I felt quite the same. I didn't notice any change. And I honestly hated it, because I was training all this. And of course, 30 days is not gonna build muscle. You're not gonna see any noticeable change. Of course, you're building muscle, but you just can't see it. That's the thing. So I couldn't see any muscle building. I wasn't attracting any girls. And I was feeling tired and lazy, and it was just unbearable. I didn't like it at all. And I honestly felt like quitting. But I just told myself, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And what happened after that, probably like 1 month or 2 month mark, like, I'm gonna be honest, for me it was like 1 month or 2 months. For you it might actually be less, honestly, because it's really, really genetic. But after that 1 month mark, everything changed. I started noticing that I was building actually a lot of muscle everywhere, in my shoulders and my chest and my back. I started noticing my muscles getting bigger. The pumps, I started noticing the pumps. I had like a slight V taper, like my shoulders were getting wider, my back bigger, and my waist smaller. And my confidence grew, of course. And I became way, way, way more attractive. Like, I really don't want to boast or jerk off my ego. I just want to inspire you, bro. But after that 1 month mark, when I just was training consistently every single day, I became really attractive to girls. Like, I would have girls approach me, come talk to me, like flirt, and it was an amazing feeling, to be honest. Like, I had like the hottest girls in the school come talk to me and approach me and all that, just because I started weightlifting and I started lifting weights. And it wasn't actually perfect. Like, I was training with just very light weights, right? So the best advice I can give you, if you're in that spot, because I know how much this sucks, this is the hardest part. Honestly, this is the hardest part. This is what they call like self-improvement depression, you know? When you're in that beginning stage and it sucks, you're not seeing any results, and you're not building muscle, you're not attracting girls, and it sucks, and you really, really, really want to quit. But then if you just keep going, if you keep training and just keep going, I promise you will get everything you want. You'll become more attractive to girls. You will have the physique you want. You will build muscle, and I promise you, it is way closer than you think, man. Like, I'm gonna give you a good example. Obviously, you now understand that the key to solving this is just consistency. All right? The key to this problem is just consistency. If you build actually muscle and you're actually training, but you're not attracting girls, it's just consistency. It's just, you need to stay in the game longer. It's just a matter of that. But I want to give you a really, really good example, right? Building muscle and becoming more attractive to girls is basically, it's kind of like compound interest, you know? it looks exactly like this. 0 to like 90. Let's say this is your workout. This is your physique. In the beginning, in the first day of the gym, no results. Second day, you don't notice any change. Third day, no change. Fourth day, no change. But if you just keep going, you build a ton of muscle, and you just it's compounding success basically. Like I'll explain this for you. When you go into the gym and you work out, especially as a beginner, what happens is you build a little amount of muscle in that workout, right? The next workout, you build another little amount of muscle. Just like this, you are actually building muscle in these days. But you can't see it. That's the thing. You're building muscle, but you can't see the muscle, right? So day after day after day after day after day after day, and then right here, when this compounds, when this goes up, you can actually see the accumulation of all the small workouts that you did, and it just becomes a bigger muscle, basically, that you actually can't see. The same thing with girls. When you work out in the beginning, if you just do one workout, that's not gonna make you more attractive. But if you work out consistently over a long period of time, that will make you extremely attractive, right? Like, it kind of looks like this. You keep training, you keep working out, you're being like an average guy, it's normal, like you don't experience anything, and then boom, you experience an abundance of women on another level. Girls start approaching you, texting you, they talk to you, like you just have an abundance of women. This is what happens basically. Like I really want you to understand this, man. It's just a matter of consistency. I really hope you understand this, man. Like, as a guy who's been working out for 3 years and is very attractive, I was in the same position as you, and I'm telling you, bro, it's just a matter of consistency. It's just a matter of staying in the game, and not even for that long. Like, if you work out for 3 months, I guarantee you'll become way more attractive than you are right now. For 3 months. Right? 3 months is actually very easy. Like, I'm gonna be honest, when you keep working out, when you stay consistent, and you just notice that you built a little bit of muscle, it becomes an addiction. Like, really, like, working out becomes an addiction. You want to build more muscle, and then you're gonna pump, and that pump, you want to look like that pump, and in the next 3 months, you get you look like that pump that you had from 3 months, but you now have a new pump, so you want to look like that pump, you know? It's a never-ending cycle of building muscle. Okay, and it's just a matter of consistency. If you have this problem that you work out but you're not attractive, it's just a matter of consistency. The more you will work out, the more attractive you become. It's that simple. And honestly, why this happens is, I'm just gonna be blunt with you. You haven't built enough muscle, or you have built muscle, but it's just not showing. That's the thing. Like, of course, I've explained this in a lot of videos. Like, the most attractive body type you can have is a V-taper. It's like the hourglass that women have. If you work out for like 1 month, you won't have that much of a V-taper, honestly. But the more you work out, the more you keep working out day after day after day, your shoulders begin to widen, your back becomes larger, and girls notice this. Girls will notice this, and you will become way more attractive. Also, with that, your confidence increases, which makes you extremely attractive. So I'm telling you, bro, it's just a matter of consistency and staying in the game. It's just a matter of that. Alright? Hope this helps. I love you, bro, and I'm rooting for you. I love you.